students of primary 3. Today we are going to continue our video about the area. Let's continue our lesson together. In the previous videos, we knew that the area of any shape is getting by two ways. The first way is to count the inside squares or the inside units. And when we have a shape like an array, we can just multiply the number of rows by the number of columns. Okay, let's continue our lesson. When we look to these two shapes, I have here the same shapes, but here the units that I'm going to count is like the square, So I'm going to count the squares only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the area here is 5 squares. I have here the same shape, but each square here is divided into two triangles. So when I'm going to count the area here of this shape by counting the triangles, the area will be different. Let's count how many triangles we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the area here is 10 triangles. 10 triangles. They are the same shape, but here I got the area by counting the squares, and here I got the area by counting how many triangles. So the area here is 5 and the area here is 10. So we can say that the area of the shape depends on the unit I will use. Here I use the unit the square. The unit was the square, so I counted the square, but here the unit is changed, so the area also is changed because I use here the triangle, not the square. Okay, calculate the area of the following shapes. I have many shapes here. This is the first one. I am going to calculate the area of this shape. Oh, I don't have squares here inside. Okay, it's not a problem. I will just count the squares I have here. How many rows I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here I have 5 rows. And how many columns I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will just going to multiply 5 by 6. And 5 by 6 equal 30 square units. Okay, next shape here. I will just count how many rows I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will just going to multiply 4 by 5. And 4 by 5 equal 20 square units. What about this shape? I only have columns and I don't have how many rows here. Okay, let's count how many columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 columns. And how many rows? I don't have rows, but I have here 3 meters. He gave me here a number. It's a 3 meter. So I will just going to multiply 10 by 3. And 10 by 3 equal 30. 30 square units. So even if we don't have all the squares drawn, we can use the dimension of the rectangle, the number of rows and the number of columns to calculate the area. Okay, next point. Here, what can you see here in this picture? I have here 4 shapes, A, B, C, D. What is the area of each shape? First, I'm going to find the area of shape A. How many columns I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many rows? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to say that the area here equal 4 times 3 or 3 times 4 equal 12 square units. Okay, what about B? How many rows I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many columns? 1, 2, 3. So 4 times 3 equal also 12. Okay, what about C? How many rows I have? 2, 1, 2. And how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to multiply 2 by 6 equal 12. The last one, D. How many rows I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many columns? 1, 2. So I'm going to multiply 6 times 2 equal 12. As can you see here, there are more than one rectangle that look different but have the same area. They look different or they look different, but they have the same area. Okay, let's try find the area and the perimeter of the following shapes. Here he wants the perimeter and the area. Let's remember, how can we get the perimeter? The perimeter, I'm going to count the outlines. I'm going to count the outlines. Here I have 6 centimeter and here 4 centimeter, and it's rectangle. This is an array, so it's like the rectangle. So here I will have 6 centimeter and here I will have 4 centimeter. So the perimeter is 4 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6 equal 20 centimeters. This is the perimeter. What about the area? I will just going to multiply the number of rows by the number of columns. 4 times 6 equal 24 square centimeters. Okay, the other shape, I want the perimeter and I want the area. Here, how can I get the perimeter? Do I have any length here? No, so I'm going to count the outlines together. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And don't forget, we don't count the inner lines. We don't count the inner lines. We will just count the outlines only. So the perimeter here, we counted and it's 18 units. 18 units. Okay, what about the area? Can I use the array here? No, because it's not an array. So I will just count the inner squares. Okay, so let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the area here is 16 square units. Okay. Today we are going to take a new topic, which is the area of rectangle. As you saw in the previous examples, when we have an array, we just multiply the number of rows by the number of columns. The rectangle is just like an array, so we can multiply this side and this side. The number of columns is called length. And here the number of rows, and we can call it width. The rectangle has the same shape of the array, so we can say that the area of the rectangle equal length times width. So instead of counting square units, we are just going to multiply length by width. Let's try examples. Find the area of each rectangle. Here I have rectangle. The length is 5 centimeter and the width is 3 centimeter. So I'm going to say 5 times 3 equal 15 square centimeter. Okay, next one, 4 centimeter and 3 centimeter. The length is 4 and the width is 3. 4 times 3 equal 12 square centimeter. Here this rectangle, the length is 2 and the width is the length is 4 and the width is 2. So I'm going to multiply 4 times 2 equal 8 centimeter. Okay, let's see another type of exercise. I have here the area of each transport. I have a car. The area of this car is greater than 18 square meter, and a bus, and it's greater than 20 square meter. Motorcycle smaller than 8. Lorry is smaller than 30, but it's greater than 26. And I have many rectangles here, and each one is given the length and the width. I am going to see which area here is suitable for this transportation to park in. I'm going to find the area of each rectangle here. To find the area, I'm going to multiply the length by the width. So here the area is 3 times 2, it's 6 square meter. Okay, what about the area here? I'm going to find the area also by multiplying 5 times 4, it's 20. Here 7 times 5, 35, and here 6 times 4, it's 24. So I got the area of each rectangle, 6, 20, 35, and 24. Now I'm going to decide which one is suitable for each transportation. Let's start with the lorry. Which of these areas can be suitable for the lorry? It's a 24, 35, 20, or 6. Which one? Excellent, it's a 24. So I'm going to match or join between the lorry and this area. Okay, the motorcycle. The motorcycle is smaller than 8. So which one is suitable? Excellent, 6. So I'm going to match between the motorcycle and the rectangle or the area that has 6 square meters. Now the bus, it's greater than 20. Which here is greater than 20? Excellent, it's 35. So I'm going to join between them. And the last one, the car is greater than 18 and it's 20. So I'm going to match between them. Is it easy? Okay. That was our lesson for today. I will see you in another videos. We will complete our lesson in other videos. Until this time, I hope you enjoy this video and understand it very well. Thank you for listening and goodbye.